Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with a return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at MMTLP and breaking news and a new legal update looking at potentially 2 days of position close only trading in play. We're also going to be sharing with you 4 small cap stocks to potentially explode in 2025. I'm finishing off by having a review of the previous week's weekly watch list. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So right now we can see from Bloomberg, Wall Street is being hit by inflation fears amidst the tech rout. There has been a little bit of a recovery, but overall we can see traders are no longer fully pricing in a US rate cut before July due to this fear. There was also good news in terms of jobs today, and US job openings in November rose by 259,000 to 8.098 million, and this was better than the 7.73 million expected. So overall good news there from jobs. From Fox Business we can also see news also shared live in the Discord that Nippon Steel and US Steel rival deny the bombshell lawsuit claims, and they are saying they are armored through the teeth. And Nippon, US Steel and Cleveland Cliffs have been accused of illegally coordinating potentially to prevent this $1.5 billion deal. So certainly steel stocks to be watched right now. Other news also shared in the Discord is with regards to ticker symbol MU, Micron. It is doing well right now, and it's jumped for the second consecutive day after news with regard to an Nvidia mention. So keep an eye on Micron, which I think is a great play. But if we look at what's happening with Nvidia, strong sell-off right now, again also shared, and it was down over 5% and potentially could go down more, but one I think for me would be a buy closer to the $120. Now I'm going to share with you 4 small cap stocks that are potentially set to explode in 2025. So let's start with the first one, also known as Legacy Education, ticker symbol LGCY. So if we head over to the investor relations page to get background of the company, we can see here this was a company founded in 2009. It's a nationally accredited for-profit education company on providing a high quality education that is accessible and affordable. Based in California, it operates 3 schools in 5 campuses, and they have expert leadership, and obviously they are growing and acquiring additional campuses. So let's have a look at why we're interested in this company. So first of all, the company is positioned to capitalize on the growing demand for vocational training, especially within the healthcare sector, and they are currently experiencing significant expansion. So in terms of the balance sheet, we're looking at potential $12 million in cash, and that is exceptionally good for a $100 million company. It's also well positioned to continue acquiring additional campuses. So as a founder-led company with 30% insider ownership and several recent insider purchases, I certainly think this is one to keep an eye on. If we have a look at the chart for the previous 12 months, we can see this is up a solid 106%, currently trading at $8.31. So keep an eye out on ticker symbol LGCY. So let's move on to the next one. This is known as Delcath, and the company here from the investor relations page, we can see here this is a company in the biosector, and they are looking to achieve and deliver breakthroughs in therapies for primary and metastatic cancers throughout the use of drug management and delivery systems that improve clinical outcomes for patients with drug-related side effects. So great overview there. But if we have a look at the latest press releases, again from the company, we can see recently the company announced an inducement grant under NASDAQ listing rule. That's as recently as January 3rd, 2025. So positive news there. They've also achieved $16.3 million in an additional funding December the 30th, and we can see here big news. December the 2nd, 2024, they announced FDA clearance for IND application. So great potential there for the company. But if we have a look at this company, ticker symbol DCTH, it's also scaling up the US sales of its FDA approved Hepzatos kit for metastatic uveal melanoma, MUM, with momentum building since its 2023 commercial launch. So it is the first and only FDA approved whole liver directed therapy, so they are very unique. And in terms of analysts, they're expecting sales to grow by approximately 112% year on year in 2025. So keep an eye on this company. And I also expect the company to potentially beat these estimates and very, very close to breaking even. And obviously after they break even, they will achieve profit. So let's have a look at the chart. So again, very impressive growth over the previous 12 months in the chart of 170% and still strong momentum up. We can see that again the trend line and the moving averages are in a strong bullish upward momentum, currently trading at around about $12.30. So keep an eye out on this one as well. So let's move on to the next third one. This is a company here. We can see here ticker symbol TALK. So from the investor relations page, we can see that the company is a leading provider of virtual mental health care, also known as Talkspace. They're trading on the NASDAQ and they're looking at offering convenient and affordable access to therapy, psychiatry, self-guided support, founded in 2012, and the company have pioneered message-based therapy, fulfilling an unmet need, and I'm sure they will also be taking advantage of the AI revolution as well. So again, recent news releases, again as recently as January the 6th, 2025, the company now in a network nationally for 9.5 million military personnel and their families. December the 30th, they participated in the 43rd annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. December the 10th, 2024, expanded mental health supports with the launch of Talkspace virtual therapy. So again, good potential there, but let's have a look at why I'm bullish on this company. So it's the leading telehealth platform that connects individuals with mental health professionals, and it provides convenient and confidential access to therapies. They've secured significant partnerships such as with the US Navy to provide mental health services to 25,000 sailors. They have a partnership also with Amazon Health. They're planning to expand its Medicare and TRICARE programs, and they're looking to extend the reach within the military health services. So right now, this is certainly very bullish. They have $100 million in cash, no debt, and they are primed to continue their very, very strong and impressive growth. So let's have a look at the chart for the previous 12 months. We can see around about August, they did bottom out close to $1.50. And again, momentum right now is recovered very, very well, and currently trading at $3.17. So a good 100% reversal there. But over the previous 12 months, still up an impressive 28%. So let's move on now to the final company I'm going to share with you, also known as Redwire. So again, if we have a look at this company here in terms of the investor relation page and the vision, they have decades of flight heritage and innovation of world-class technology combined with a mission, success and focus of customer satisfaction, and this has positioned Redwire Spaces as a leader in advancing the future of space infrastructure. So we've seen what's happened with companies like Rocket Lab, and the mission of this company is accelerating humanity's expansion into space by delivering reliable, economic and sustainable infrastructure for future generations. So why am I bullish also on this company? Ticker symbol RDW. It's like a picks and shovel play in the space industry, providing essential components like solar arrays, navigation systems and other critical infrastructure for spacecraft. And we know there is a huge boom right now in spacecraft related stocks. We also have added a specific channel for that in the Discord. They're also developing cutting edge satellite technology, and right now from a figures point of view, we're looking at $6.9 billion pipeline, potential 300% increase in the year-to-date submitted bids, and the company are primed for significant growth. And finally, let's have a look at the chart. So I think this is the most impressive chart of all of them so far, and the growth of the previous 12 months is a very impressive 465%, currently trading at $17.11. So keep an eye out on this one. Let's now have a look at MMTLP. So shout out here to Charles Payne, who's posted US exceptionalist. Let's now look at MMTLP. So shout out here to Charles Payne, who's posted US exceptionalism, my take, and special guest Representative Ralph Norman, Congressman, is going to come up next. So what Ralph has also stated is tune in up next on Fox Business. But what Liz has stated is Charles called and wants to know if you are going to fix MMTLP like you promised. So go ahead and check out my previous video where I shared a post tagging in Ralph Norman, who was one of the people behind that letter, but there is still nothing yet developed from that. So let's hope that that is covered by Charles, potentially behind the scenes with Ralph Norman. So next update is the legal update, and this is from Scott, who's just posted a few minutes ago. And what is stated here is the SEC attorney in the Office of General Counsel accepted the service of process on behalf of Gary Gensler of the SEC, the chairman, and the writ of mandamus to force 2 days pay to close trading in MMTLP is now in play, and this is in the US District Court, Burlington, so USA. And it also states here it has sisters filed in Texas and Connecticut, and shortly one in California, but the first one served and active is now in Area 802. And he states here, let's hope the new US Attorney General, the new SEC Chairman, and the new talent onboarding the Pennsylvania Avenue will see the light. So obviously we're referring to the new US government as well, and hopefully there is positive news there, because we certainly want the truth to come out. And finally, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the previous week's weekly watch list. If you would like to get a copy of our daily stock alerts as well as our weekly watch list shared always prior to trading on the Monday, details are in the description below. In the previous week we called out FFIE. Again, that was up over 86% Monday to Tuesday, so great opportunity there to take profits. Also up 40% on the week. QSI, that was up 65% and 32% on Monday, so another great call there. LAES, again another stock featured a number of times on the channel, up 14% Monday, also up 2% on the week. IONQ, a tremendous stock, one that has been featured in our DD stock research channel. That was up 10% on Friday, strong finish to the week, and also up 14% on the week. So if you would like to get a copy of our full weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.